Imagine sitting at work, normal Tuesday, coffee on your desk, then your manager calls you in, not for a meeting, not for a review, to tell you that starting next paycheck, 15% of your salary is being taken directly from your check before you ever see it by the federal government, and there is nothing you can do to stop it. No lawsuit, no court hearing, no judge, no appeal that pauses it. Just a letter 30 days ago that maybe you opened, maybe you didn't. And now it's happening. This is called administrative wage garnishment. And in 2026, it's happening to millions of Americans for one reason: federal student loan default. Here are the numbers that should be on the front page of every newspaper in this country. According to the Federal Reserve Bank of New York's Q1 2026 quarterly report on household debt, roughly 1 million borrowers defaulted in the final quarter of 2025. Another 2.6 million defaulted in Q1 2026 alone. 3.6 million people in 2 quarters, the largest default wave in modern American history. Total borrowers now in federal default, 7.7 million people carrying $180 billion in defaulted debt. Their average credit score dropped 91 points overnight, from 567 to 476 in a single quarter. That's not a dip, that's a financial crater. And here's what makes this different from every other student loan video you've seen. This didn't happen because these borrowers were irresponsible. The New York Fed's own data shows nearly 30% of recently defaulted borrowers were current on their loans before the pandemic, on time, every month. Then the payment pause hit for 4.5 years, and when it ended, the system failed to catch millions of people before they fell. This video is for every one of them. We're going through every level, from the first missed payment to the moment 15% of your paycheck disappears. Every timeline, every consequence, every exit that actually exists. Let's start at the beginning. Level 1. Day 1. The first missed payment. You missed it, forgot. Your account ran dry, your servicer changed, or you didn't even know payments had restarted. Here's the truth. It does not hurt your credit yet. Federal loans are only reported delinquent to credit bureaus after 30 days past due. Pay it before day 30 and there's no mark at all. But the clock has started, and the system doesn't forget. Most people do nothing at this stage because nothing looks wrong yet. The email looks routine. The balance looks the same. This is exactly how 3.6 million Americans ended up at level 4. The action at level 1 is simple. Go to studentaid.gov right now, log in, check your servicer, your repayment plan, and your due date. According to FISO's 2026 Credit Insights report, 1 in 4 borrowers is already delinquent, and many don't even know it. Level 2, day 30 to 90, the delinquency zone. This is where it becomes real. At day 30, your servicer reports the missed payment to all 3 credit bureaus: Equifax, Experian, TransUnion. Your credit score takes its first hit. Every 30 days you stay behind, your servicer reports again. 60 days late, then 90. Each report compounds the damage. And the calls start from your servicer, then from collection departments inside the loan servicer itself. This is the last zone where you have full control. You can request forbearance, deferment, or switch to an income-driven repayment plan, all without penalty, before day 90. After 90 days, the next zone changes everything. Level 3, day 90 to 270. The point of no return. Your loan is now seriously delinquent. Credit damage deepens with every reporting cycle. You may be blocked from new federal aid, deferment, or forbearance options because those protections require being in good standing. This is the window where most people lose hope and stop opening mail from their servicer. That is the single worst decision you can make here, because at day 270, everything changes permanently. Level 4, day 270, default. This is the legal line. Once you cross 270 days past due, your loan is formally declared in default by the federal government. Not by a court, not by a judge, automatically. The consequences hit immediately. The entire remaining balance becomes due in full. You lose eligibility for any further federal aid. Your credit score craters. That 91-point drop we mentioned happens right here. And your loan is referred to the Default Resolution Group, the government's collections arm for federal student debt. This is the moment 3.6 million Americans crossed in the last 2 quarters alone. Level 5, the collections machine, tax refunds, Social Security, wages. Once you're in default, the federal government has collection powers no private lender has. It can seize your federal tax refund through the Treasury Offset Program. It can garnish a portion of your Social Security benefits. It can intercept other federal payments owed to you. None of this requires a lawsuit. None of it requires a judge. The Higher Education Act gives the Department of Education these powers directly built into federal law decades ago. Level 6, wage garnishment. 15% gone. No court, no warning beyond a single letter. Under administrative wage garnishment, your employer can be ordered to withhold up to 15% of your disposable pay and send it straight to the federal government. The only requirement, a 30-day notice mailed to your last known address. Starting January 7th, 2026, the Department of Education began sending the first wave of these notices. NPR, Fortune, and ABC 11 all reported it. Fortune confirmed an estimated 5.3 million borrowers were set to receive garnishment notices. If you've moved and didn't update your address with your servicer, that letter may never have reached you, and the garnishment can still happen. Now, here's the part that actually matters. At any level from 1 to 6, there are exits. They're not easy, but they work. Exit 1, loan rehabilitation. The better option if you care about your credit. You contact the Default Resolution Group, agree to 9 voluntary, affordable on-time payments over 10 consecutive months based on your income as low as $5 a month. After those 9 payments, your loan exits default, and the default mark is removed from your credit report entirely. You regain eligibility for income-driven plans, deferment, forbearance, and federal aid. One catch, rehabilitation can only be used once per loan. Exit 2, direct loan consolidation, faster, 30 to 60 days. You roll your defaulted loan into a new direct consolidation loan, and it's immediately brought current. You can then enroll in a new plan, including the Repayment Assistance Plan launching July 1st, 2026. The difference: consolidation does not remove the default from your credit report. It stays for 7 years. Rehabilitation does remove it, and if your wages are already being garnished, consolidation isn't available to you. Only rehabilitation or full repayment. One more critical update. Starting July 1st, 2026, the new Repayment Assistance Plan, called RAP, sets monthly payments between 1 and 10% of your adjusted gross income divided by 12. For someone earning $40,000 a year, that could be as low as $33 a month. The cheapest income-driven payment structure in the history of the federal student loan program. Before you go, here's the warning nobody's saying loud enough. A second wave is coming. Roughly 7.5 million borrowers were on the now-defunct SAVE plan, eliminated by federal courts in early 2026, and placed in administrative forbearance, payments paused. Starting July 1st, 2026, their servicers begin sending 90-day notices to choose a new plan. Borrowers who do nothing get auto-enrolled in the standard repayment plan, with fixed payments that for many will run 3 to 5 times higher than before. That's the starting gun for the next default wave, appearing on credit reports roughly 9 months after those new payments begin. The Federal Student Aid Office already estimates 1.8 million borrowers are in late-stage delinquency right now, at risk within 6 months. If that's you, here's your one action tonight. Go to studentaid.gov, log in with your FSA ID, check your status. If it shows default or delinquent, call or email the Default Resolution Group. Ask about rehabilitation. Ask about the Repayment Assistance Plan launching July 1st. Ask what your income-based payment would be. That call could save your paycheck. The 6 rules, one last time. Default is a 270-day countdown that can be stopped at any level. The government needs no judge to take your paycheck, just 30 days notice. One missed payment doesn't hurt your credit. 270 days destroys it. Rehabilitation removes default from your credit report. Consolidation doesn't. The second wave is coming. 7 million save borrowers are being forced into repayment. And the cheapest income-driven payment in history launches July 1st, 2026. Use it. So, where are you right now? Level 1 just missed a payment, level 3 or 4 watching the clock run out, or already at level 6 seeing that garnishment on your check? Drop your level in the comments. I read everyone, and if this gave you something you didn't have before, subscribe. The second wave hits this fall, and next week we go even deeper into surviving it.